But I want to talk about C.S. Lewis's apologetics argument, which there are many.
Yep.
He does have apologetics arguments from natural law. We're not going to cover those here.
That's fine.
Because
Yeah.
it's just too much. The first argument we're going to talk about is the argument from desire, which is my favorite one, because it when you say it out loud, it sounds like there's no substance to it. And then you think about it and you're like, oh,
Wow, that's actually really good.
oh, that's really great.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
so Lewis's argument is everything for which humans have a natural desire for has something accessible that fills it. If you're hungry, cheeseburgers exist.
So he's an idealist.
Yeah. If you're thirsty, you get a drink and you satisfy that thirst. If you're tired, you can sleep and you satisfy that. But then he says, if I find in myself a desire for which nothing on this planet or in this life can satisfy, I find that I've been made for a different world. And it's the appeal to eternity that we have. That it's probably, if I'm going to be unfair and a little bit too clunky on the explanation, the argument from desire is Lewis's answer to the God-shaped hole.
Yeah.
You know, is that I need something for which temporal, material things can't provide. And that's his argument for God. And I love it.
It's also worked out in his, isn't it a sermon? It's also an essay, but The Weight of Glory. Really beautiful articulation of that in how it practically looks in the Christian life too.
Well, and that's the thing with Lewis is the way he presents it, you get trapped.
Yeah.
You get sucked in and then you're like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. The second one, the one that I teach most frequently here in our classes, is his argument from morality. And really, you can go round and round and round on this. The easiest way to do the argument from morality, and what I do regularly so the students roll their eyes at me, is I draw on the board a squiggly line. And I say, what is that? And it's a squiggly line. And then I ask him, how do you know? Because I know what a straight line looks like. And that's the argument from morality, is that we know something is wrong because we know something is right. And it's God in his transcendence that provides us with the right, with the standard. That's his argument for morality.
Well, I love how he acknowledges that people disagree.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when we talk about an argument of right and wrong, we say, well, there are certain universal truths that everybody agrees on. I used to say, beat. This is kind of graphic. I shouldn't probably say these things, but beat your mom with a shovel, budge in line at the water fountain, or torture babies for fun.
One of those things is not like the other two.
But you know those things, you should not do these things.
Yeah.
You should not torture babies for fun. You should not beat your mom with a shovel. And you should not budge in line at the drinking fountain.
Yes.
And we all know that. Okay, but is there a conceivable culture where these things are permissible? And Lewis says it doesn't matter. Because the fact that there is a right and wrong to every culture, how
That proves the
squiggly is
point.
your line?
Yeah.
Is it a horizontal squiggly line?
Yeah.
Or is it a vertical? It doesn't matter. Just that alone. And so it totally takes away all that discussion about, well, I heard once about,
Well, and it's modern apologists have taken Lewis's argument for morality, and what you get is the pop moral argument, which I love, is the quickest way to convert a moral relativist to moral absolutes is to punch him in the face.
Yeah, I got the Pillman incident in my head, and I need to. Hey.
But that's how it works. And the last one we got to get to is his most famous one. It's probably the most basic apologetic argument for the existence of Jesus. It's called the trilemma. And Lewis is liar, lunatic, and Lord, the 3 L's. Evidential apologists like myself add a 4th L, and that's legend. But you demonstrate that Jesus existed.
You are the least modernistic evidential apologist that I know.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's like
the nicest thing you've ever said about me.
Essentially what I called you was a Lutheran evidentialist.
Yeah. The idea is there is no room for your conception of Jesus Christ to say he was a good moral teacher.
Yeah.
Because of who he was and what he did. And so either Jesus knew he wasn't Lord and lied about it, deceiving people, which good moral teacher goes right out the window with that one, or he didn't know he wasn't Lord, but firmly believed it and wasn't. And are you going to let a lunatic teach you about morality?
On the order of a man who thinks himself to be
God,
a poached egg.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot the line. Yeah, in the order of a man who thinks he's a poached egg, or he actually was Lord. And it's a really almost an airtight argument.
But the one thing that he has not said is that he's simply a good teacher.
Yeah.
he has not left that option open to
Yeah,
us.
it's
the
a closed
line.
door.